Hey, beautiful souls. Are you ready to dive into a world of healing, spirituality, and deep inner peace? I have one question for you. Have you ever felt like you've lived before? Like there's a part of you that doesn't quite fit in this life, as if your soul has traveled across time and space? Well, today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating aspects of spirituality, reincarnation. And I'm about to share with you 8 powerful signs that could prove you're a reincarnated soul. Trust me, you'll be shocked by what you hear. Stay tuned because each of these signs will challenge everything you thought you knew about life and death. Reincarnation, the idea that our souls live multiple lives, is one of the oldest beliefs in human history. It's a core teaching in Buddhism, which explains that our souls are not tied to a single life, but instead continue evolving, learning, and growing through various lifetimes. But how can we know for sure if we're truly living our second or third or fourth life? The signs can often be subtle, hidden beneath the surface of our daily experiences, but they're all around us. Have you ever had a moment where you felt a sudden flash of familiarity, like a memory was triggering something deep inside of you, even though it didn't quite make sense? Or perhaps you felt a profound connection to a place or culture, as if you had lived there before, even though you've never visited in this life. These are the kinds of clues, often overlooked, that could be the key to uncovering the truth of your past lives. As we dive deeper into the teachings of Buddhism, we'll begin to understand how our past experiences shape our current existence, guiding our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions in ways we may not fully comprehend. By recognizing these signs, you'll begin to see the intricate patterns that tie your soul's journey across time. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only start to understand these signs, but may also begin to see yourself and the world around you in a completely new light. When we talk about reincarnation in Buddhism, we're diving into a profound understanding of the soul's journey. It's not just about living again in another body, it's about the continuous cycle of samsara, the wheel of life, death, and rebirth. According to Buddhist teachings, the soul is reborn, but it carries with it the wisdom, the karma, and the unresolved lessons of past lives. In fact, each lifetime serves as an opportunity for growth, healing, and self-realization. The ultimate goal is to break free from this endless cycle through nirvana, where one can transcend suffering and reach enlightenment. But how does this relate to you, right now in your life? How can you identify the signs that your soul has lived before? The fascinating thing is that our past lives often show up in subtle ways, influencing our present experiences, relationships, and even the places we feel drawn to. It's like there's a hidden thread connecting everything you've experienced, both in this life and beyond. You might not remember the specifics of your past lives, but your soul holds on to the energy, lessons, and unfinished business that are meant to shape your journey forward. As we dive into the next blocks, we'll explore the 8 signs that could reveal you're a reincarnated soul. These signs are not just random coincidences. They are deeply embedded in Buddhist wisdom, passed down through centuries of teachings. So if you've ever felt like there's something more to your existence, if you've sensed a deeper purpose or connection that you can't quite explain, you're not alone. This isn't just a random curiosity. It's part of a greater truth waiting to be uncovered. The universe leaves subtle clues for those who are ready to see them. And as we go through these signs, you'll start to connect the dots between your past and present, unraveling the mystery of your soul's incredible journey. Get ready. This exploration will change the way you perceive not only yourself, but the world around you. Now that we've laid the foundation, it's time to dive into the 8 signs that could indicate you are a reincarnated soul. These signs are powerful reminders of the continuity of your soul's journey and how your past lives influence your present one. The first sign is a deep, inexplicable connection to certain places. Have you ever visited a place for the first time and felt like you already knew it? Like you've been there before, even though you've never set foot in that location in this lifetime? This sensation is more than just a feeling of nostalgia. It could be your soul recognizing a place where it once lived, traveled, or experienced something significant. In Buddhism, this is often seen as a clue that your soul has been there before, continuing its journey. The second sign is a sense of déjà vu, but not the typical type that occurs in everyday life. Imagine being in the middle of a conversation or walking down the street, and suddenly you feel like you've been there before, like every word or every step has already happened. It's not just a passing feeling, it's as if you're reliving an experience, and yet you know it wasn't in this lifetime. You can feel the weight of familiarity, almost as if time has folded itself, allowing you to momentarily step into a past life. This profound sense of déjà vu is one of the clearest signs that your soul is carrying memories from previous lives, and it's ready to reveal more. Let's continue uncovering the 8 signs of a reincarnated soul. The third sign involves an overwhelming connection with certain individuals. Have you ever met someone for the first time and felt like you've known them for years? It's as if there's an unspoken bond, a deep familiarity between you and this person, even though your paths have just crossed. This is often described as a karmic connection, where souls reunite across lifetimes, carrying unfinished business, shared experiences, or mutual lessons to be learned. In Buddhism, these relationships are believed to be the result of past lives intertwining, and these individuals may be part of your soul's journey to help you heal, learn, or fulfill a purpose. The strength of this connection often feels intense and instant, making it one of the clearest signs that your soul has encountered this person before. The fourth sign is an innate, unexplainable ability or talent that you've carried over from a past life. Have you ever wondered why you have an inexplicable skill in something like art, music, or even a language you've never learned before? Sometimes a talent or skill doesn't come from formal training. It's something that your soul carried with it from another life as part of its karmic journey. Buddhism teaches that talents and abilities are deeply connected to the lessons and karma we inherit from past lives, and they can be used to help us fulfill our soul's purpose in this lifetime. This is a sign that you're not starting from scratch. You're continuing a journey that's been unfolding for lifetimes. As we continue to explore the signs of a reincarnated soul, let's move on to the fifth sign, a sense of purpose or mission that you can't quite explain. Have you ever felt like you've been given a specific mission in life? Something that drives you deeply, even though you don't know exactly why? It's as though your soul has a purpose that transcends the ordinary, something that's been carried over from a past life. Imagine waking up every day feeling like there's something important you must do, an inner calling that refuses to be ignored. In Buddhism, this sense of purpose is often linked to karma and the lessons we are meant to learn in each lifetime. Reincarnation is believed to allow souls to fulfill unfinished tasks or resolve past mistakes. And when you feel an intense calling towards something, it could be your soul's way of telling you that it's time to complete that mission. This feeling of having a higher purpose may be deeply ingrained in you, guiding your decisions, choices, and even relationships. It's like a compass, always pointing you towards something greater than yourself. The sixth sign is a deep understanding or connection to spiritual teachings or philosophies that seem to resonate with you on an entirely different level. Have you ever come across a spiritual practice, teaching, or philosophy that just clicks with you even though you've never studied it before? It's as if your soul already understands these teachings, almost like you've practiced them in a previous life. In Buddhism, this is often seen as a sign that your soul is reconnecting with spiritual wisdom from past incarnations, ready to deepen your understanding and growth in this life. These teachings can be a guide to help you on your soul's journey, offering answers to the mysteries of your existence. Now, let's dive into the seventh sign, an unusual attraction to certain places or cultures that feel strangely familiar. Have you ever traveled somewhere for the first time, yet felt like you've been there before? It could be a specific city, a country, or even an entire culture that resonates with you on a deep level. You may find yourself drawn to the customs, language, and lifestyle of a place, even though you've never had prior exposure to it. In Buddhism, this is often seen as a sign that your soul has lived in that place or region in a past life. This connection goes beyond simple curiosity. It's a pull, almost like you're magnetically attracted to that location, as if your soul has unfinished business there. These places can hold the key to past lives, offering you opportunities to heal, discover hidden truths, or uncover memories that can help you better understand your current journey. It's a clear indication that your soul has traveled before, and the experiences of your past lives may still be influencing you today. The eighth sign is the feeling of déjà vu during deep meditation or spiritual practices. Unlike the fleeting feeling of déjà vu in daily life, this experience occurs during moments of spiritual exploration. It's as if you're tapping into a deeper level of consciousness where memories of past lives begin to resurface. These are not just vague impressions, they feel like actual memories, fragmented but vivid. You might see flashes of images or places you've never visited, or feel emotions that don't belong to this lifetime. In these moments, your soul is accessing past life experiences, and those memories, though brief, carry important messages for your current life journey. In Buddhism, this is believed to be the soul's way of revealing its history and guiding you toward deeper self-awareness. These flashes of past experiences can provide clarity on your soul's purpose and guide you towards spiritual growth. If you've ever experienced this, it's a sign that you're more connected to your soul's history than you may realize. As we approach the final signs, let's explore the ninth sign, an inexplicable feeling of being older than your actual age. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror or reflected on your life and felt like you've lived far more years than the number you see? This sensation, common among those who believe in reincarnation, can be a powerful sign of a past life that has left its mark on you. You may find yourself possessing wisdom and insights that seem far beyond your years. It's not just knowledge, it's a deep understanding of life's complexities, a sense of having witnessed things others can only dream of. Your soul might feel timeless, as if it has transcended the boundaries of this lifetime, carrying the wisdom of countless past lives. In Buddhism, this is viewed as a soul that has lived many lives, accumulating wisdom and experiences along the way. It's as if your soul is ancient, having passed through multiple lifetimes, and now you're walking through this current life with an awareness of your soul's true age. This sign can manifest in the form of maturity, calmness, or an innate sense of knowing. You may approach life's challenges with the grace of someone who has faced them before, guiding those around you with ease and offering advice that feels timeless. The 10th and final sign is a strong sense of spiritual connection or a desire to explore deeper truths about life, death, and the universe. If you've ever found yourself yearning to understand the mysteries of existence, feeling drawn to spiritual practices or philosophies, this could be a sign that your soul is reconnecting with the deeper aspects of its journey. People with reincarnated souls often have an innate curiosity about life beyond the physical realm, seeking to understand the nature of the soul, consciousness, and the universe's mysteries. Buddhism teaches that the soul's journey is a path of continuous growth and awakening, and when you feel a strong pull towards spiritual exploration, it may be your soul's way of urging you to dig deeper into its past, present, and future. This quest for knowledge is part of your soul's evolution and can lead you to discover profound truths that resonate with your deepest being. We've now uncovered all 10 signs of a reincarnated soul, but let's take a moment to reflect on something even more profound: the journey your soul has been through. In Buddhism, the belief in samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, reminds us that we are not defined by a single life, but by the totality of all our experiences across time. Every life you've lived, every challenge you've faced, and every lesson you've learned has shaped the soul you are today. It's as if each lifetime is a chapter in an ongoing story of spiritual evolution. And just like the past lives you've lived, your soul carries the wisdom and teachings of those experiences, which guide you in this current journey. The signs we've discussed, from déjà vu to unexplained fears, all point to the fact that your soul is more than just the body you currently inhabit. It's a deep and continuous process of spiritual growth, and each sign is an invitation to recognize the power of your past lives in shaping your present. Remember, each soul's journey is unique, and understanding these signs can help you align with the higher purpose of your life. So, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you recognized any of these signs in your own life? What can you learn from them? As we dive deeper into understanding the journey of the soul, one important aspect to consider is how past life experiences influence our present lives in ways we might not even realize. In Buddhism, the concept of karma plays a huge role in shaping the soul's path. Karma is the law of cause and effect, which teaches that our actions, thoughts, and intentions have consequences, both in this life and in future lifetimes. Every action you take, every choice you make creates a ripple effect that shapes your experiences. If you've ever felt like certain things in your life are meant to be, it could be because your soul is working through past karmic debts or blessings. For instance, you may have encountered someone who instantly feels familiar or who triggers a strong emotional response in you. This connection might stem from a past life relationship, where unresolved issues or unfinished business are carried over into this life. Understanding karma can help you better understand the patterns in your life and the lessons that you are meant to learn. It's about being aware of how your actions shape not only your present, but also your future. By recognizing the karmic influences in your life, you can start making conscious decisions to heal past wounds, break old patterns, and create a future that aligns with your soul's highest purpose. So ask yourself, what patterns in your life could be tied to your past lives? How can you start healing those karmic cycles today? Let me tell you a story that will make you question everything you thought you knew about reincarnation. A few years ago, a woman named Maya visited a Buddhist temple in Thailand. She had always felt a deep sense of longing, as though she was searching for something she couldn't quite put her finger on. As she walked through the temple's tranquil grounds, something strange happened. She felt an overwhelming sense of déjà vu. The air felt familiar, the sounds of the temple bells calmed her soul in a way she couldn't explain. But what really shocked her was when she stepped into the meditation hall. As she sat down, closed her eyes, and began to meditate, she experienced something incredible. Vivid flashes of memories that weren't hers. She saw herself in ancient robes, walking through the same temple but hundreds of years ago. Her mind raced. How could this be? Was she simply imagining things, or could it be possible that she had lived this life before? The memories were so clear, so real, that Maya couldn't shake the feeling that she was reliving a past life. When she spoke to the monks about her experience, they explained to her that what she was feeling was a direct connection to her past incarnations, a sign that her soul had walked that path many times before. This experience transformed Maya's life. She went on a journey of self-discovery, connecting more deeply with her true spiritual path. And that's the incredible thing about reincarnation. Sometimes the soul carries memories from lives long past, and it's only when the time is right that we are called to remember them. Maya's story might sound unbelievable, but countless people around the world have experienced similar moments of recognition where they feel that familiar pull from a past life. What if I told you that your soul is just waiting for the right moment to reveal the wisdom of your past lives? Could you be walking the same path over and over, only to remember when the time comes? Think about it. What if you've already been where you are now, but in a different time, a different place? Now that we've uncovered the signs and explored the deeper layers of reincarnation, let's dive into one of the most powerful teachings of Buddhism: the idea that the soul is not bound by time or space. In Buddhism, time is seen as cyclical rather than linear. We often think of life as a straight line: birth, life, death, and then the end. But according to Buddhist philosophy, the soul is eternal, continuously cycling through different forms, experiences, and lives. This is what we call samsara, the wheel of existence. Imagine this: your soul is like a river, constantly flowing through different lifetimes, shedding old forms and adopting new ones, but always maintaining its essence. The beauty of this perspective is that no experience, no matter how painful or joyful, is ever wasted. Everything we go through in each lifetime serves a purpose, teaching us lessons that help evolve our consciousness. Every challenge, every relationship, every joy is part of your soul's journey towards enlightenment. It's the universe's way of helping you grow and expand. And even if you don't have all the answers right now, trust that your soul has lived before and will live again, always learning, always evolving. This cyclical nature of existence offers profound wisdom and peace, reminding us that nothing is permanent and everything is part of a greater plan. So take a moment to reflect on your own life. How have your past experiences shaped who you are today? Are there any lessons or themes that seem to repeat, guiding you towards something greater? As we reach deeper into the mystery of reincarnation, it's important to explore how these teachings apply to your daily life. You might be asking, how does all of this connect with me right now? The truth is, understanding reincarnation can profoundly impact how we approach the challenges and opportunities we face every day. Buddhism teaches us that the soul's journey is one of gradual awakening, not a sudden leap. It's about small, conscious actions that help us align with our true nature, whether it's in our relationships, work, or personal struggles. The soul is always seeking growth and understanding. Take, for example, the way you interact with others. If you've ever met someone and felt an instant connection, or even an instant aversion, there's a good chance you're encountering someone from your past life. Buddhist teaching suggests that the people we meet in this life are often those with whom we have unfinished business. The soul's mission is to heal and evolve, and part of that process is resolving the karma carried over from past lives. In this sense, reincarnation is not just a spiritual concept, but a practical tool for living a more harmonious life. By recognizing the karmic patterns in our relationships and actions, we begin to understand the lessons we are meant to learn. Each person, situation, and experience we encounter holds a mirror to our soul's growth. It's not always easy to see, but the more we become aware of our actions and their consequences, the clearer the path to enlightenment becomes. This journey of self-awareness, shaped by the knowledge of reincarnation, allows us to create a more peaceful, fulfilling life. So take a moment to reflect. How are the people around you and the situations you're facing helping you uncover hidden lessons and break free from old cycles? Now let's take a moment to think about the bigger picture. Have you ever felt that you're here for something greater? Something more than just the ordinary day-to-day? Many people, especially those who believe in reincarnation, report having a deep sense of purpose, as if their life is part of a much larger story. Buddhism teaches that each soul's journey is purposeful, not random. Every life we live, every person we meet, and every experience we go through serves as a stepping stone toward enlightenment. You might not have all the answers right now, but trust that your soul's journey is part of a divine plan. This awareness gives us a profound sense of connection to something much larger than ourselves. It brings peace knowing that no experience is wasted and that every challenge, pain, and joy is a part of your soul's evolution. When you understand reincarnation, you begin to see your life as a series of chapters, each one contributing to your spiritual growth. It's like reading a book. Some chapters are difficult, others are full of joy, but each one is essential to your overall story. And just like in any great story, there are moments of growth, of realization, and of transformation. So, if you ever find yourself feeling lost or uncertain, remember, your soul has lived many lives, and this current one is just another chapter in your ongoing journey. The best part? The more you embrace this concept, the more you'll begin to align with your true purpose, and the clearer your path will become. This is your story, your soul's journey, and it's unfolding right now. As we continue on this journey, let's talk about something that is often misunderstood, the idea of karma. In Western culture, we often hear that what goes around comes around, but in Buddhism, karma goes much deeper than this simple phrase. Karma isn't just about good deeds being rewarded and bad deeds being punished. It's about the energy we create through every thought, word, and action. Every moment of our lives is an opportunity to plant seeds that will shape our future. This is why the Buddhist teachings emphasize mindfulness, being present in every moment, aware of the energy we're putting into the world. Karma operates across lifetimes, and it's not about judgment, but about balance. If you're experiencing challenges or suffering right now, it could be the result of actions taken in a past life. But here's the good news: you have the power to create new karma, to make choices that align with your higher self, your true purpose. This is where reincarnation becomes a gift, because every lifetime is an opportunity to break free from old patterns and create new positive energy. By being mindful of your thoughts and actions, you can begin to create a future filled with peace, love, and wisdom. The key to unlocking your soul's potential is understanding how karma works and using that understanding to navigate life with intention and compassion. So, as you go through your day, remember, every moment is an opportunity to plant the seeds of your future. Have you ever had a moment when you felt like you were exactly where you were meant to be? Perhaps in a place, a situation, or even with a particular person, and it felt as if everything aligned perfectly. In Buddhism, this is considered a moment of clarity, a moment when the soul recognizes its path. These experiences can be seen as glimpses into the truth of your reincarnation journey. Sometimes we go through life feeling uncertain or even lost, but then out of nowhere, we have these flashes of realization that feel like coming home. It's almost as if we've been here before, like we've already lived this moment in another lifetime. These are the moments that remind us of our soul's true purpose and where we are headed. The teachings of Buddha tell us that these experiences are not just coincidence, they are the result of your soul's accumulated wisdom. Whether it's a sense of familiarity with a place you've never been or an instant connection with someone you've just met, these experiences are signs that you are reconnecting with your soul's purpose across lifetimes. In these moments, take a deep breath and embrace the peace that comes with them. Trust that your soul knows the way and you are being guided exactly where you need to go. These flashes of clarity are not random, they are part of your soul's journey to enlightenment. As we begin to wrap up this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the power of self-awareness in the context of reincarnation. In Buddhism, self-awareness isn't just about knowing who you are in this lifetime. It's about understanding the deep connection to the lives you've lived before. This awareness allows you to break free from the cycles of suffering and confusion that bind you. When you become aware of your soul's past experiences, you can start to identify patterns, habits, and relationships that are carrying over from previous lives. This knowledge gives you the ability to change your path, to make different choices, and to finally break free from karmic cycles. You might start noticing that some of your fears, anxieties, or strengths are not just from this lifetime. They might be echoes of something much older, something your soul has experienced before. But once you understand this, you can use it as a tool for healing and growth. The power of self-awareness helps you not only to understand your past, but also to transform it, allowing you to create a more enlightened future. The more you align with this deeper awareness, the more your life will transform into one of peace, wisdom, and balance. So take a moment to reflect on who you are today and consider the possibility that your soul is not bound by the present, but is a living connection to all your past lives. As we approach the end of this exploration into reincarnation, there's one final concept that deserves your attention: the idea of spiritual enlightenment. In Buddhism, enlightenment is not just an abstract goal, it's the ultimate purpose of our soul's journey. Every reincarnation is an opportunity for growth, learning, and ultimately, the realization of our true nature. You may have been through many lifetimes experiencing different identities, relationships, and circumstances, but the core of your being remains the same. This is what the Buddha referred to as nirvana, the state of liberation from suffering and the endless cycles of birth and death. Achieving enlightenment is not about escaping from life, but about understanding its true nature. It's about seeing beyond the illusions of ego and desire and recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. Reincarnation, in this context, is not something to fear. It is a sacred process of evolution where the soul evolves, learns, and prepares for the final awakening. The signs we've talked about throughout this video are just glimpses of this greater process. They show that you're on the right path, that your soul is waking up to its true purpose. So, as you continue your journey, remember, every lifetime is a chance to come closer to that ultimate state of enlightenment. Keep seeking wisdom, keep seeking peace, and know that with every step, you are getting closer to the truth of who you really are. As we come to the final moments of our time together today, I want to leave you with one last thought. You are part of something much bigger than yourself. Your soul has traveled through time, through lifetimes, and every experience, every challenge, and every triumph is part of your divine purpose. Reincarnation is not just about living multiple lives, it's about the evolution of your soul, the lessons it learns, and the wisdom it gains. As you continue your journey, remember that you are constantly evolving, growing, and awakening to a deeper understanding of who you are. The signs we've discussed throughout this video are there for a reason. They are the keys to unlocking your true potential. Trust in the process, trust in the wisdom that comes from within, and keep moving forward with faith. No matter where you are in your life right now, you are exactly where you need to be. Your soul is on the path to enlightenment, and every step you take brings you closer to your true self. Embrace the journey, embrace the signs, and know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you for joining me on this exploration today. If any of these signs resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. Which sign do you relate to the most? I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who might need this message. Stay connected and keep seeking wisdom and peace. May your soul continue to evolve and awaken to the beauty and wisdom of the universe.